Rồi.
Nhìn máy quay nha.
So welcome to our group presentation, and we have a very small game to wake you up in this afternoon. And you will answer one by one, and after you answer all 4 questions, a picture of our group topics will appear and help you enjoy the game. So the first question, please do a randomly question, please.
I choose number 2.
So number 2, it is the question about who invented the first vaccine?
I choose B.
B?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations, you're right. You will receive a very special gift of our group later after the presentation. Please do the next question. 3.
Yes.
It is about the first mammal to be cloned from an adult somatic cell.
It is easy. C. Dueling sheep.
Congratulations! You will receive a gift.
And number 4.
Number 4. It is the question about. Sorry.
Then yes.
As you can see here, the animal which contain additional foreign DNA in every cell allowed them to use to study gene function or regulation
And
to
the
model human
answer is
disease.
B. B.
The answer is B. Congratulations. So
Last one.
almost to the here. Last one. A process used to produce wine, beer, yogurt, and other similar products.
It's the fermentation.
Congratulations, you're right. So, as you can see, this is the topic that our group that we chose today. Is the biotechnology and what? So, this is the member of our group. There are Trần Phi Hải, My Lê Trì Quang, and the lovely Thái Ngọc Thùy Trang. And before we are going to details of the presentation, I will give you an overlook of the outline. It contains the 3 parts. The first is definition, the stages, and the last one is the applications. And the first part will be sent to you by Mr. Hai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Now I'd like to move on the first part, definition. Although the term biotechnology sounds very modern, it's not new. We have used the biological processes of microorganisms for more than 6,000 years to make useful food products such as bread and cheese, and to preserve dairy products. At the simplest, the biotechnology is technologies based on biology. Biotechnology harnesses cellular and molecular processes to develop technologies and products that help improve our lives and the health of our planet. So let's look now at stages. As the development processes, we can divide biotechnology into 2 stages. It's a traditional and modern biotechnology. And first, traditional biotechnology, it refers to a number of ancient ways of using living organisms to make new products or modify existing ones. As I said at the beginning, traditional biotechnology was first used several millennia ago. However, it was applied empirically, not well understood, and it was perceived as being magical. This traditional biotechnology, we can say that classical biotechnology does not reflect the biotechnology as we know it today, because the processes were experimental and not really controlled. For many centuries, the process of fermentation has used microorganisms, yeast and bacteria to make beer, soya cheese or soy sauce. And today, traditional biotechnology techniques are still used widely in the production and preservation of foods. Next, modern biotechnology is based on manipulation of DNA engineering and design utilizing basic microbiology and biochemistry. It is not only used in the food industry, but has covered many fields such as genetic engineering, pollution management, the creation of an energy source, and so forth. Modern biotechnology is also a new source of innovation of bioinformatics and nanotechnology. This is the design of new technical systems inspired by living world. These products are not in everyday use, but may be a benefit to us in the future. As you can see, there are uses of nanotechnology. This is nano cell. People put it into the body to get rid of cancer cell out of our body. So this is the end of my part, and now Mr. Kwan will introduce you many applications.
So, hello everybody, it's me again. And now I will introduce you the applications of the biotechnology. And first is in the industry. And the first uses of biotechnology is for the biofuels. You know, the agriculture plays a very large role in the biofuels industry, providing the feedstock such as corn, sugarcane, soybean, etc. And you know, they would use to for the production of bio-oil, biodiesel, and bioethanol. As you can see here, this is a picture of how of the cycle of the biofuels. In the first part, they will collect the feedstock and they transport them into a kind of factory, and then we will go through some kind of conversion process into the biofuels, and they transport them into distribution and finally for the user. And the next uses of biotechnology is in the industrial strength fibers. You know, spider silk is the strongest fiber known to man, stronger than Kevlar, stronger than steel. In the beginning of the 21st century, they announced the development of transgenic goats that produce spider silk proteins in their milk. However, the program couldn't continue. But I think it is the technology that is sure to appear again in the future when technology is more developed than it is now. This is a picture of the dress made from spider silk. And the next is the gathering bacteria to make rubber. Bacteria, because bacteria, they gather bacteria to manufacture the isoprene, and isoprene is material to produce the rubber tire, and the microbes such as E. coli produce the isoprene as part of its metabolism, so that you will use E. coli to make rubber tire. And the next applications of biotechnology in the agriculture. The first part is for the flowers and the plants. As you can see, they use biotechnology to improve the color, smell, the size, and also of the flowers or the plants. And they also use to some of these changes are similar to those made to crops. such as enhancing cold resistance of a kind of tropical plant, so it can be grown in northern area. Next is the pest-resistant crops. You know, the Microbacillus thuringiensis, they produce a protein toxic to insects, and it was used to dust crops. And you know, scientists first developed the transgenic corn expressing the Bt protein, and this protein is unharmful to humans. And transgenic crops make it easier for farmers to avoid everything be destroyed by insects. And the last part, the last use of the agriculture and biotechnology is the plant and animal breeding. You know, the traditional methods is very time consuming, and biotechnological methods, you know, they improve the efficiency of directing. As you can see here, this is the picture of the process of how they do the
tree.
They clone the tree, the plant, and you know, this is Dolly the sheep. She is very famous, and anyone knows her. She is the first mammal to be cloned from an adult cell. She was born on July 5th of 1996, but she is not in the public until February 22nd of 1997, and she was born and she died on a very lovely day. It is the Valentine's Day of 2003, and you know, she became the center of much controversy that still exists today. And this is the picture of the process of how they create Dolly. Thank you very much. This is the end of my part, and we will continue with Miss Thuy Trang. Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome to last part with me. Application of medicines, it includes diagnostic, therapeutic, and vaccines. First of all, about diagnostic, it helps a doctor detect more quickly and with greater accuracy. The time required to diagnose infection diagnosis has dropped from days to minutes. And actually, nowadays cancer are now diagnosed easily by simple taking blood sample, so you can eliminate the need for invasive and costly surgery. And another application is forensic. DNA fingerprints is a classic example of forensic application. It helps us identify an individual by analyzing sections of DNA. And other applications of DNA fingerprinting include identifying human remains and paternity tests. And the second application of medicine is therapeutic. It includes biopharmaceutical and gene therapies, replacement therapy, cell therapy, and sensor therapy. But today we just introduce you about biopharmaceutical and gene therapies. So, first of all, about natural product as biopharmaceutical. As you can see the name of this, and you can guess what is this. It's a drug made from plant or tree natural products. It has no chemicals. So you can see example in here, the chicolates and part of the young trees. It has the host molecule to work. And the second application in therapeutic gene therapy, we have two pictures in here. And the first of all about gene therapy improves vision. After 3 months, the channel in here show that the vision of person has improved. And the next one, gene therapy to prevent disease passed from mother to child. Actually, more than 300 genetic diseases can be passed from mother to child. And researchers at Austrian Health and Science University have developed a form of gene therapy to prevent the disease. And the last application is vaccine. But the first person discovered vaccination in Edward Jenner in 1796. provide human protection against smallpox, and vaccine is a biological preparation that establishes or improves immunity to a particular disease. When vaccinated with certain non-viral microbes, your body produces antibodies to that organism, but you don't get the disease. And the vaccine that prevents smallpox and other diseases are based on the use of either kill or live microorganisms. But besides that, vaccine also have some problems such as allergic reactions, itches or pains, and the last one is fever. So it's also the end of my group presentation. Thank you for listening, and if you have any question, please free to ask us. Okay, thank you.